This video is designed to assist with converting a course format to the new School of Nursing template format that we're all going to be rolling into. So to get started, as you go into your course, working in the development site, of course, you would want to import all of your content first from an existing course. And the way to do that is to go into Settings, go into Import Content into this course. And this course has already had the content rolled in, but if you were going to roll it in on your own, you would say Copy of Canvas Course. You would type in the course that you want to bring into the development site to continue working. So you'll get the pop down of all of the ones that are available. And we would most likely want to go into the current spring one, right, to pull in that information. Then you can choose all content or specific content. So let's just say you were redoing the entire course and you really didn't want to bring in the whole thing. Well, then you would click on Select Specific Content. And it doesn't give you any pop-ups at that time. You'd have to actually import before you could select the content that you were interested in. However, most of the time, if you've got a blank Canvas development site, you're going to bring in all the content. Now, the nice thing about this is you can build in an adjustment to the due dates. So let's say we were bringing in a course from spring and we wanted it to be effective for fall. Well, the nice thing about the School of Nursing going to all 14 weeks is that now we can do that sort of a thing. So you shift dates. You would put in the beginning date, which would have been the spring beginning date. And for us, I want to say that was like the 19th or something. I forget. It was the first Monday, maybe the 20th of January. And then we're going to change it to the first day of our summer assignment, and that is May 11th at 12:01 a.m. And then we have an ending date, which would be the ending date for spring, and I believe that's like May 4th or May 5th. Actually, it might even be the 3rd. And then August 16th at 11:59 p.m. would be when we would want to change it. And then you click Import. Now, I'm not going to do that right here because I don't want to bring in a whole nother set of information which I had already rolled in prior. So I'm going to click Cancel instead. But that's how you bring content in. Now, if there's any issues that arise when that course copies over, like links that break, it does identify them here. So as your students go into that content, if you don't go in and fix it now, they're going to be emailing you to say, hey, I can't access that file that you're doing. But if you click on one, it'll take you right to the page where there may be a dropped link. And chances are it's this file. So you would want to go into Student View to check that in order to make sure that it went through. So now let's go into the modules, because this is what we're trying to upgrade or change over. Now, right now, the way this particular course is set up, it's got all of the deliverables and instructions. So this is a discussion, and this would be a page, a wiki page with Shadow Health instructions, and then this is an assignment. So what we really want to do in our new formatting is we want to put that all on one page. And so the way we're going to do that is we're going to first create that page, which interestingly, as I look further down, we've got the week 1 introduction and then module 1. And under that module 1, we do have a page already. And it's got the objectives, the reading, and the activities. So that's perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. But we'll go back into this module and go to the week 1 introduction. And we're going to pull in a page so that we could build it and put these items on it. So the way to do that is to go over here to the plus and to click on that. We're going to add a page, a content page, which is already built into this course because that's part of the new shell. And you'll see we have week 1. And I always indent one, but you don't have to. And then add item. And now you see that that page has been added. I put that at the top. As you open that page, the week 1 page, and you can change that. If week 1 is also module 1, then that you would edit that to be module 1. Objectives, module readings, lectures, activities, assignment titles. So we're going to build into this particular page all those things that were in that existing module. And the way we're going to do that is through edit. So you're going to go ahead and click and edit. Now all of these things, if they're not applicable to this first week, then clearly you're not going to have that. It looks like there were more activities in there rather than module readings, objectives, lecture, etc. I'm going to go out of this just for a second. And the reason for that is that I need to pull up a second web campus so that I can go back and forth between the two. So hold on just a second. Takes just a minute here. Let's go over here to open another, just another version here. Sorry, I should have had that up already. Okay, so now I'm going to go on this one and open the modules so that I can have that available to me. And I want to add under the activities, maybe the instructions would go under activities. Module 1 certificate is an assignment. So we're going to go back into the old one, or the newer one, sorry. And we're going to edit. And we're going to go down here to activities. And this is where I might put the page. We've got the, look for it. Shadow Health DCE instructions. And actually, I want to highlight that, get rid of it, and then put that in. And we're going to submit the following assignment. And that's where we're going to include it's easier when you know the assignment, sorry. A week 1 introduction discussion board. Let's see what else we have. Oh, the module 1 introductory orientation is what I want to put there. And let's say join the discussion, join the following discussion. And that's where we have week 1 introduction discussion board. So then perhaps all of this other stuff you would just delete. I always like to include some introductory text to discuss the module or to get people interested or engaged in what you're doing. So you would put that here in this particular section. We're going to call this Module 1. You would give it a title, and perhaps it's Introductions. And then you have to make sure to save it. The point behind this is that now you've put, we'll go back to modules here. Now, instead of the students having to go in or seeing 3 tabs and not sure what they're doing, you're trying to put it all in context. So under week 1, now they know their deliverables for the week are all of these items, and you've given some background as to why you're doing that, or how this impacts the course, or you want to build community and get off to a good start. So anyway, that just gives a general overview, and then of course you want to publish. Once you publish that, that would be available to the students when they go into the course. So once you publish that, you can actually get rid of these 3 items. You can go over here and you can remove. I would do that, but I don't want to do that in your course until you decide that's what you are comfortable with. But you remove all 3 because they now exist under one page. So really what you should have is just one item under each week, and that might be Module 1. But then you have Module 1 here, and I see that there's the narrative. So all you would need to do to change this one is under Activities, we're going to go ahead and add, so we're going to edit, and we're going to go down here to the discussion board forum for Module 1, which is a separate tab under the modules link, but we're going to put that tab here instead. So let's see if we can find it. Module 1 discussion forum. And now just by doing that, you've eliminated the need to have that second link under that page, because this will take them right to it. So under this one, I am going to go ahead and delete that one just to kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So now you would not need that specific link because it's available in the other. So I am going to remove that. You can always add it again if you choose. But really, Module 1, and it should be Module 1 and whatever title you're giving this particular module. So let's look at the content again. I'm totally adding Module 1. So the purpose of assessment is to make a judgment or diagnosis. So it might be something about general overview of assessment. Or the history of assessment. Let's say the purpose of assessment. Whatever you want to title that, and we're going to click Save. And so now you've identified, you've given it more dimension to the students. So you would do the same for Module 2. You're already off to a great start. The only thing you would add here is that you're going to put the link right in here for that particular assignment. And I'm not for sure what that particular assignment is. I'd have to go back and look here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not for sure I see the specific link for that health history that you're asking for in the complete health history on Tina Jones. Okay, so DCE. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so you see how you put that in there. And then they have that link already. And then you save. And you would then be able to go back to your module and delete this particular assignment link there. And I'm not for sure. So for week 3 and 4, so you might put the dates out to the side or put module 2, weeks 3 and 4, and then you don't really need that particular tab. So anyway, I hope that this helps, and please don't hesitate to reach out with questions, comments, or concerns. Thank you.